I know they think we make it far. We done bought 100 cars, we done fought 100 brides. Went against the odds. Whole life tripping hard, not living large. The whole world with our voice. They know.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shanari and we are back with another video. Okay y'all, so today we have a makeup tutorial. You know, the girls have been requesting this one, so, and I see why, you feel me? So with that being said, I got a bomb makeup tutorial for you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more future videos. And yeah, let's get right into the video and enjoy. Okay ladies, so we're going to get right in and start with our primer. I use Master Prime Studios by Maybelline, of course. You're basically going to prime your entire face because this layer kind of just preps your skin for your makeup, so it can be able to, you know, you can apply the makeup well. What I noticed with the primer versus without using a primer is it definitely kind of blurs your pores, so it's basically undetectable. Okay, honey, so don't skip the primer stage because it's a necessity, whether you think so or not. It is. So let's make sure we're square with that. Next, we get into the brows. And I have Cheech Aesthetics, her brand new pomade, her brand new dip brow. And this is in the shade, I believe, dark brown, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm just going to put the link to everything in the description box. But this is one of the best pomades I've used in my whole life. Like, literally, it's so smooth. Like, look at that. It's so smooth. Says a little literally goes a long way. Like, and look at that cute little brush she also included in the packaging. Shop with her, man. Shop with her. But yeah, so you want to basically start from the bottom of your brow to outline it and then bring it to the top, and then after that you just want to shade in the rest with the amount of product that you already have there. Like I said, a little goes a long way, so you really don't even need too much. Next, now that both brows are done, we're gonna get into concealing. Look at that lip, girl. When I tell you a adult playlist to go along with your makeup, child, you're gonna have the best outcome every single time just because of it. So with that being said, I have the LA Pro Girl Concealer in the shade Espresso, and we're just gonna go, we're gonna outline the top of our brows. We're gonna conceal the top of our brows with the shade that's closest to your skin color. This is just personally how I like to do my brows. So yeah, we're gonna continue. So basically you want to start from the top and you kind of want to just outline it. This is where you want to take your time because you're finishing what you started with the dip brow. So go as slow as you need to, even pause the video if you got to, and then we're gonna kind of blend as we go, just a little bit. You don't even need to do too much because I'm going to conceal after I finish my brows, but take your time and go slow. So next, now that we're done with that step, we're going to, I personally like to mix my concealers just because I did get a little dark over the summer, and who was gonna buy all new makeup just because I got a couple shades darker? Not me. So with that being said, I mixed my Espresso LA Girl Pro Concealer with the shade Fawn, which is my lighter shade, or it is my lighter shade during the winter. So I just mixed the two and it gives me the perfect shade that I'm looking for. And I just go right underneath my brow and conceal the bottom. I don't use, if you notice, I don't use the shade the same color for the top and the bottom. And this is for a reason. But look at that. Y'all see this brow forming before your eyes? Child. Child, and when I tell you, I barely even have them. So, with that being said, y'all see what this Cheech Aesthetics Dip Brow with the LA Pro Concealer is doing for you, girl. All of these products I use, I promise you, are drugstore products. You can get them from your closest CVS, Walgreens, Walmart. Child, they're gonna have something. They're gonna have something. I'm telling you, it doesn't take that much to get an effortless look. Look at that. You definitely want to take your time. Do not rush, sis. The brows is what we don't rush on. Everything else we can, just because we can. The brows, no, not all. Look at that girl. So now we're going to do the same step and go into concealing our entire face. Now, yeah. We're doing the chin, right down the middle of the bridge of the nose, our forehead, and right underneath our eyes are the places we will be concealing. Yes, I know some of y'all probably haven't concealed before your foundation. This is what I do because I'm not about to be putting on excess amounts of makeup if I don't have to, man. Especially this is the summer hack. Like, I learned this from Jackie Aina, never went back. I promise you, I never went back, and it saves you time. So check it out. Spread me the money. I wanted to say that so bad. So now I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender, and a tidbit that I like to do. I don't like buying beauty blenders that I can reuse because 9 times out of 10 I'm not gonna wash it. I'm not gonna wash it every single time I do my makeup. So I'd rather get a pack of like 30 or so. It's probably like $5 CVS from Beauty Supply, something. But I use a fresh one every single time I do my makeup. So it kind of just, I'm not gonna wash that brush. I'm not gonna wash the sponge. So this is just what I do. And make sure your beauty blender is damp. I cannot stress this enough because your makeup is not gonna look how it needs to look if your blender is dry. So that's just that on that. And I'm not gonna lie, you're probably gonna be looking a little ghostly. But just trust the process. We're going to get you where you need to go. Okay. Just this is just, you really gotta just trust the process. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna be looking at yourself like, did I do this right? Did I do this right? Make sure you get those smile lines too. But yeah. So now we're going to finally start with the foundation. You can never go wrong with the little Maybelline Fit Me. Okay, my shade is 360 Mocha. And what I'm going to do is I have my foundation brush and I'm going to basically put the foundation everywhere we did not conceal. Okay, so we're basically, instead of overlapping or overlaying our product, we're just minimizing the amount that we use by putting everything where they need to actually go. Instead of doing my whole face of foundation just to cover the majority of it with concealer, we're going to do the concealer first and then do the foundation after. Make sure, for my ladies, that you got your wigs and stuff and you don't want to, get it on your lace, you definitely want to just place the foundation on there with the brush. And afterwards, we're going to go in and actually kind of get it everywhere it needs to go with our beauty blender. If that makes sense, let me know what's making sense, okay? I wish I knew what song this was because clearly I was lit. Okay, so yeah, we're going to continue to, not the plant. We're going to continue to put on our foundation in all the crevices that our concealer is not. You also do not want to forget remember we put our concealer on the bridge of our nose? Yeah, we want to go on the outside of that conceal with our foundation. Okay, don't forget that part. Next, we now have we're about to bake. We're about to bake with our Maybelline loose powder. I'm using the shade medium. They also have a light shade as well. I kind of use both. It just depends on what I have at the moment. At the moment, I'm using a light one because I ran out of my medium. But it doesn't really even make a difference for real because you'll see why later on. But you definitely want to apply the powder everywhere the concealer is, because you want to make sure you're setting that you're setting that concealer with your powder so that way it doesn't go nowhere during the day. Like, your makeup only should get better throughout the day. And yeah, and it also kind of helps with reducing oil, reducing all of that, and making sure we have our sleek look throughout the day. Next, we are using our True Complexion contour palette by Black Radiance. I use the medium to dark color. That's the one I have. They also have like a dark to deep and a light to medium. So whichever one suits your skin color, that's the one that you should get. And you see me placing the contour right underneath my cheekbone because that's what we're trying to enhance here. Contour is pretty much my favorite because it's giving you the structure of your face now. And you also want to make sure you do your forehead, like basically all around the concealed area is where you want to put it, even above your eyebrow, because remember we put like our same shade concealer right there. So we definitely want to make sure we get that with the contour so it all just sucks your face in, and make sure everywhere is getting snatched. This is my favorite part. I love contouring my nose because it just snatches it right up, get it right together. The contour really does what it needs to do on the nose. Yeah, period. Next, we will be going back to our loose powder, and we're basically going to put some powder underneath our contour, right underneath our cheekbone, and just to define our contour a little bit more. And yeah, so now we're going to get into the shadow. Something real quick, don't mind this palette I have. I've had it for a while, and you see I've done a little damage to it. It's okay, it's okay. It's a Morphe palette. I'm not sure exactly which palette it is, but I will find it and put the link in our description box. But right now I'm using a color that is kind of close to my skin tone, so that way I can kind of set the concealer that was already right there. Sometimes I even throw our loose powder on my eyelids as well until I'm ready to come in with the eyeshadow. So you see me now putting a darker eyeshadow color. I don't know what the names of these colors are, but I'm showing you which ones they are. So you're good. You're good. We're starting off with the darker one. We're doing more so natural look today. So we're gonna kind of build on top of it. Make sure you're on the outside of your eyelid, kind of like where the crease is of where you open your eyes or whatever. I don't know how to explain that. But yeah. So afterwards, we're going to go in with this lighter cream-ish color. And I just use my finger for this, and I just dab it onto my eyelids like so. And I put as much as I want or as little as I want on there. Kind of just depends on the look I'm going for. And you see me now going with the loose powder closer to my eyebrows, so that way that area can get set as well. And then now we're going to go in with our eyeshadow. It's the NYX Epic Ink Liner, the professional. You know, you gotta make sure, like, my eyeliner pencils I use more so have like a thin top to it, so that way I have more control when it comes to creating my eyeliner, or my wing rather, sorry. But you see now I kind of like pinch my skin back a little bit so that way I can have like an easy canvas to just draw my wing on. I start with the wing first, and then I deal with all the innerness of it. I draw the wing and I fill it in. basically. Draw the wing and fill it in. You want to take your time with this part as well because, sis, I'm telling you, sometimes it can get frustrating. They don't always like easily come on like that. Like sometimes I have to choose my battles. If I know I have somewhere to go and it's like it's looking okay, but you know, sometimes it's like, okay, I can make it look a little better. And then you end up messing up. That's me. So I pick and choose my battles when it comes to that. But today we had a good one. Let's see if the second one is gonna give us, you know, what we're looking for. What we're looking for. So you see I'm pinching my skin back a little bit. Yeah, going right over the top to complete that line right there. Nice. Look at that. Now we just shaded in. That's literally the best way I can explain a wing. But I'm not gonna lie. I've been doing a wing for years and they're still not even perfect. Sometimes it's a hit or miss for me sometimes. But you know, you gotta just roll with the punches. So now we're going back in with our bigger brush, and now it's time to take off this loose powder that we have going on here. So what I did was I used the Sculpt color in the middle, and I basically go over it with that shade just because, you know, the loose powder is lighter. I want to go over it with a warmer color so that way it's not looking ghostly. You see what we're giving now? You see now? You see the difference. Now we're going in with our finishing spray, our Maybelline Lasting Fix. And here's a tip right here. I don't know if everybody does this or nobody does this, but I like to spray my beauty blender with it first, go over the places that I concealed, just because I also put our loose powder and it's a lot lighter. So this is how I get it to melt into my skin before we even spray our entire face. So that way, there is no flashback, honey. It's flash proof, sweetheart, every single time. You can never go wrong. And yes, I like to drench my face. I love drenching my face because it's melting into my skin. It's mine. You can't even tell. You can't tell. It's mine. So now we're gonna go into highlighting. I like to highlight immediately after this step just because I feel like it just gives the highlight a little more shine, or it sparkles a little more than it would if I did it beforehand, you know? So this isn't even the highlighter I normally use, but it's just the one I had to use. And it's actually not even bad, to be honest. I thought it was gonna be like less shimmery than what it actually was, but it's a good emergency, a good emergency highlight. I normally never use it though. I'll insert the one that I use, as well as the link to the contour palette. But I like to smile because we want to get the balls of our cheekbones. We want to make sure that it's shining, it's glistening. So we want to smile when we apply our highlight, as well as place it above your brow, put it on your brow bone as well, the bridge of our nose, the button of our nose, as well as the cupid's bow. That's the word I was looking for. Our cupid's bow right above our lip. You see the way it's just shining. So now another hack when it comes to lashes. I'm not gonna lie, this day they gave me a hard time, but normally I just put my I put the glue on both pairs of lashes or both sets of lashes, and then I apply the very first one I started with. So I'm gonna say that again. Put the glue on both pairs of lashes, whichever one that you put the glue on first. That's the one that you want to apply first. You see, I just messed up right there. It's okay. We're gonna fix it. It's not right. But we want to blow on a little more just because I kind of did that a little quickly. And yeah. You can use tweezers or your fingers. I do both. It kind of just depends on what the lashes are giving me, like what they're acting like. If they're not messing with my fingers, I'm gonna whip out the tweezers and make sure it's done correctly. You see here I'm struggling. Just a mess. It's okay. But if you know how to do lashes, you can just skip this part. That's so much better. I'm telling you, they took me about 20 minutes that day because I don't know. Now let's get into the lips. We have our waterproof sunny lip liners. Also can be used as the brow pencil. Baby, it's multi-purpose, and they're $1 from your local beauty supply. How great is that? So we want to outline my lips. Then I go in. I'm not gonna lie, this lipstick was actually a gift. I'm gonna find out the name though. I'm gonna find out the name because I have no clue, because it's like kind of smudged up a little bit. And then we have our Cheech Aesthetics lip gloss in the color Dubai. This is Dubai, and look at how pretty that pink is. Just wait till I put it on. Ma'am. Cheech. You didn't have to snap with this color like this. You see how it just softens up the whole look. The perfect pink anybody could ask for. Okay. Look at that. Okay, Dubai. Okay, Dubai. Yo. Now our look is completed, baby. Just wait for our finished look. Yes. Yes, I die, baby. I die, baby. Look at you. Look at that. This is a natural soft glam, ladies. Hello, and just tell me in the comment section how easy this was to accomplish, because I'm telling you, looking this good is not that hard. It's not that hard, sis. Well, looks like the voice is about to go bye-bye. If you haven't already and you made it this far, sis, you're clearly gonna slay your makeup. 1 and 2, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel to see more makeup tutorials, you know, because baby, look, wasn't that hard, and she's giving. Thank you guys for watching.
I think we make it far. Whole lot of hate to die. Feel the prison throwing rocks. Trying to be my guy.